What's going on, guys? We are in Luxor today, the countryside of Egypt. Behind me is the statue of Memnon. Today I'm also accompanied by... It's Chanel's World! This Chanel's World is my girl. She came all the way out here to Egypt, and we are going to venture out from Cairo to Luxor to El Gouna. So hang tight, it's a little hot. I hope you're gonna learn something today. We're gonna see a bunch of temples today. We got another guy over here. This is our friend Ahmed.
Hello.
And he's going to be touring us through Luxor today. Make sure you follow this guy. What is your company?
Luxor4u.com.
Put a link in the description below, and I'll also put a link for Chanel's World. Follow my girl. I'm gonna take you on a ride to Egypt today. All right, let's go.
I'm sitting here. I just feel.
Good morning, guys. At times like this, when I used to work full-time, I would have to wake up really early in the morning, and it sucked. But now that I'm a full-time content creator, I find myself doing it again for different reasons. Today, or at least this morning, is gonna be a much different reason.
Memnon or two big statue between the field there.
This is way better than a camel.
Woke up at 4 a.m. This is totally worth it. This is such an amazing view. I love it. Is really loud. Now that that's over, let's check out those temples. So quick recap, Chanel came in about 2 days ago to Cairo, been just storming through the whole area trying to get to see all the cool spots, Egyptian Museum, Karnak Temple. Then we took the train to get to Luxor, which is overnight. We couldn't even film that because we're super tired. Now we got here this morning. We are in Luxor and we're gonna check out what we can. We're only here for 1 day, and then we're gonna head to El Gouna.
This is Hatshepsut's mother, okay? And God Amun-Ra giving her through her nose the key of life. It means the God married this lady. God Amun-Ra married Hatshepsut's mother. Raised that these are all the images of Queen Hatshepsut chiseled out by her stepson, King Thutmose III, in form of like taking the revenge because she took the throne from him when he was young.
So far, just seeing this place is beautiful, like off top, breathtaking, especially the architecture of it all. And then after hearing the story of how, what was it, they like once she wants to be a man. Just hearing that story was actually really cool. So I don't know, I definitely recommend checking the spot out.
His name is Anubis. He's sitting like this, receiving all these offerings: slaughtered cow, birds, perfume jars, vegetables and fruits, flowers, all these offered by Hatshepsut.
This place is incredible. It is broken down into 3 floors. We're on the 3rd floor. It's much older than the pyramids of Giza, in a sense that we are learning more about the queen that wanted to be recognized as a king, and we are not talking about Nefertiti. Learning the history of how she became the king is quite intriguing, and the jealousy of her stepson. So we learned that most of the the writings on the wall were often smudged out of jealousy. We gotta get out of here. We got 3 more spots to go, and I'm already at 30% of my battery.
And it's hot.
Help.
That's why finding it to go so high up, nobody would reach it. Pyramids like Cairo, Cairo is older. Many people, they come to Luxor and they say, why not? We don't have pyramids like Giza pyramids. There is no Ramses II's pyramid or Tutankhamun's pyramid, because the kings of the new kingdom here in Luxor, they wanted to hide their tombs away from the tomb robbers.
The other location we just left, we are now at the Valley of the Kings. And what you see behind me is a complete 3D map of the entire place. Not every location is open, but we're gonna check out, I think, 3 of the 8 that are open. If you come here, there's no way to see everything. It's just too big, because there's a surface level and then there's a underground level of what to see behind you once you get here, okay?
Valley of the Kings, each ticket is 240 Egyptian pounds.
And a train ticket is just £4 each. Okay, I forgot to mention, totally important note, if you want to use the restroom, it's £5, but because we're so awesome, we got it for 1. Thank you, my man.
You're welcome. You will go by the first corridor, then you have to turn to the right to walk through the second corridor. The last section inside the tomb is unfinished, means the king died before the tomb was finished. 33 years working in this tomb, and it's unfinished. I care about the first corridor. You will see 10 storage rooms, 5 on each side. I want you to look at the decoration inside each tiny little room, because the decoration inside will tell you exactly what are the stuff supposed to be kept in this room.
So that is the end of
Valley of the Kings.
Valley of the Kings. Sorry, I'm a little dehydrated. All right, man, take it easy.
We went out the one way.
We went out the way. I'm not, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Come to Egypt and check it out for yourself. But I hope you liked what I showed you guys. We are gonna get some lunch, and then we have one more. Karnak. It's the one I've been waiting for a while. Hey yo, no cap. These rides are the best part of the whole place. I'm joking. It makes me feel like I'm at Disneyland though. It's pretty fun.
62 acres, the largest religious building built by human being on earth. No machines involved in building it, okay? 62 acres. Not correct to say that this temple was built by only one king or 2 kings or 10 kings. No, more than 35 kings. They added buildings and they shared in building this temple. For whom? For the most important god, God Amun-Ra, the sun god. complex. Karnak temples, it's more than one temple inside each other. You know? And the carving on the wall, you see Ramses III holding the enemies of Egypt from their hair, smiting them in front of God Amun-Ra, a man with two ostrich feathers above the head. Priest only allowed to go further in where the statue of Amun-Ra. So there are limits for you where to go in the temple based on your class. You are allowed to come here only the king and the high priest. There was a stone altar in the middle carrying the sacred boat of God Amun-Ra, boat with two ram's heads, carrying the golden statue of the god, and the king would come to do the prayers and make the offerings. And this is what you can see carved on the wall here. So you can see Ramses III, King Ramses III, is standing and holding burning incense and offering the flowers to the sacred boat of God Amun-Ra.
Yo, this is my man right here. He had ladies ready. How many? How many do you have? 40?
More than 40, between 45 and 40.
Oh my God, this guy is a player.
With 200 kids, you forgot that part.
Married 4 of his own daughters.
Temple of Karnak, 200. We've only been here for what, like an hour, and we're already not even like 10% of the whole temple. I'm just completely blown away by what I'm seeing. Unfortunately, we are short on time. We've been traveling throughout of Luxor since morning, hitting up temple after temple after temple.
You must come back.
We have to come back. That's how much information and data is here that you just can't do it in one day. You have to come back.
The Holy of Holies, where used to be the sacred boat of God Amun-Ra, with the golden statue of God Amun-Ra, and the king and the high priest coming daily to do offerings and prayers to the statue of God Amun-Ra. Interesting to note, when you are in the Holy of Holies, you can see everyone outside. You can see local people, you can see high class, but no one can see you from inside, because it gets dark. If you look at this room from outside, you can see it dark.
Yeah. Okay.
You would like to say God can see everyone, but no one can see the God.
Alright guys, so we're approaching the very end of the tour. What I just learned is that each section of the Temple of Karnak was divided into a class. At the very peak of it was the highest class, which only the priest could be in, and the king.
Temples, when we were walking through the temple, we were moving from modern age to older ones. So the temple was built from inside to outside.
With that being said, that we have to go though, because it's time to go.
They're closing. Yeah.
They're closing.
Okay.
So we're heading to
sailboat on the Nile, sunset time.
I
Beautiful.
finally get to go near the water, and I've been in Egypt for a month. Can you imagine? And my favorite part of the tour, it's been almost 30 days and I'm finally near the water. But I'm in the Nile and I'm out of battery, so I'm gonna have to unfortunately end it here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, going around Luxor, seeing all the temples, learning all the history. It was incredible and I recommend it to everybody. Link below for Luxor for you, and link below for It's Chanel's World. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.